Hey guys, Morgan's Maintenance. Today's tool review is going to be a tool from WITTE, or I'm assuming that's how you say it anyways. It could very well be WITTE for all I know, like Wera and Vera, because it is made in Germany. I don't think I'll get it to be able to zoom in big enough inside this little circle. That's what that says there. This is part of their RatchDrive, and the part number on this particular one, because they have several versions, is 251032000. This is their torque set, so there's the sizes T10, T15, 20, 25, 30, and 40. Those are all stainless bits, and it's basically like a small bicycle type tool. It's a ratchet drive along with the bits, so I'm going to get it out and I'll show it to you how it works. It's kind of like a bicycle type tool. Normal price on this thing is somewhere around 40 bucks. Like, it was normal price $40. I picked it up on House of Tools. I think it was normal price actually like 37. They had it deal the day one day for $15.99, and that's the only reason why I bought it. I don't see myself ever paying that full price for this for my personal use, but again, maybe it's a good fit for some of you out there. And then normal price on this thing on Amazon, of course, it has different bit selections, like they got Phillips and Posi, all sorts of different versions of this, but it's somewhere around 42 bucks on there as well. So again, I think that's pretty high. We'll get out of the package, we'll take a look at it, I'll show you how it works. I bought it for a particular reason because of the way the mechanism works for the ratchet. You have to swap sides to go forward and reverse. I'm not sure that I'm going to like that, and that's how the Vessel USB like ratchet is. So I wanted to kind of get this. Plus, it was on sale. I thought it was a neat looking tool, and I get to get some stainless steel bits, you know, those kinds of things. But that at least let me know how bad swapping that side around like that is before I go buy that Vessel ratchet, because I saw that kind of as a big downside. But let me get out of the package, we'll take a look at it, and then we'll see what it's all about. So first thing as I get it out of the package, the thing I'm a little bit surprised with is the weight of it. I wish I had a little small scale. I probably need to invest in one of those. It's got some heft to it for how small it is, and by the looks of it, I thought it was going to be like mostly all plastic, even looking at the pictures and stuff like that, but it must have some metal on the inside, because I mean, I know the mechanism and all that stuff looks like it's metal, but it must be made fairly well at least. So in my opinion, the heft of it kind of makes me think it might be worth a little bit more than the $15 that I spent on it. Again, it just depends on how much you're going to use it. And how it works, it's pretty compact in size. Let me go ahead and get a tape measure out here. We'll see what the length and stuff is. So you're looking at basically 3.5 inches in length this way, so 2x4. And then also with the bit holder down there sticking out, you're probably at about 7/8, but the actual unit itself is more along the lines of 3/4. And then this way at the widest point, we're going to say probably 1 inch and 3/16, inch and 1/8, somewhere around in there. So again, compact in size. I think that's kind of the key of it. They're expecting you to stick it in your pocket, throw it in maybe a small pocket in your bag or something like that. How to open it, you can open it two ways. You've got a little indentation right here on the black part, and then also an indentation on the blue, and as long as you push on either one of those, it kind of snaps in. You can see the little teeth kind of in there. That's what catches and keeps it shut. So if I try to open it anywhere besides those two spots, it will not open. I have to kind of put my thumb and press, so I can do it from there, or I can kind of put it up here on this little indentation as well, pull that open. Opens pretty easy. Inside of there, you've got the stainless bits, and they are marked there. Again, I got the one with the Torx bits, T10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 40. They are stainless steel bits. If I get out the 20 here, it says, let me get the word, you can read the wording, T20, INOX Germany. What's this side over here? And then it's got their logo, and again, WITTE, I'm assuming that's how you say that. Could be something else, I'm not real sure. I'm going to leave that out because that's what I'm going to actually show you with. So you could, again, build your own little bit set. Like, here's a Klein 1-inch bit as well. You could stick that in there. It will accept any bit like that. So if you wanted to use this, you don't use Torx that much. Again, they sell other versions. You could put your own bits in there if that's what you want to do. And then on this side over here, it has the bit holder, and you can only get that out if you've got it open, so that shouldn't fall out. It catches on that little lip right there. But once you open it, you can now push this out. It's a hex drive as well, 1/4 inch. So now you have the ratchet mechanism, and you either insert it from this side, and that's going to loosen, or, you know, go counterclockwise, or you have to flip it around to go the other direction if you want to tighten something and go clockwise. So that's kind of why I decided to go ahead and get this, because again, the Vessel USB ratchet's kind of the same way. There's no little lever to swap or anything like that. You have to actually swap the handle around. So I'm curious how that's going to work out for me. So we're going to start out with the loosen. I'm going to put in the Torx here. This is a locking bit holder, but you do have to press the lock back in order to insert the bit. Like you don't just push it in and it goes in. So you have to pull back, insert that. Same thing when you want to release it. You can't just pull back and it pop out on you. You have to pull back and hold it and then pull your bit out in the same way. So it's a locking bit holder, but you also have to play a role in it. It does have a magnet down inside there. Maybe you can see that there. And that does actually magnetize your bit, so that's pretty nice. I do like that, even especially with this being stainless steel bits and you're still getting some magnetism there. That's kind of nice as well. So on the back side of here, on the M18 high torque, these are T20s. Again, that's what I've got in here. I've got it on the removal or the going counterclockwise. So there's my hand on it. Now we're gonna go, I'll try to make it so hopefully you guys can hear the clicks maybe. And it is a 60-tooth ratcheting mechanism. The packaging doesn't say that anywhere. I looked it up online and that's what it said. So to me, that's kind of what this tool is for. Like a lot of your tools have torques on it, so maybe you want to keep this as just a little handy thing to use to work on your tools and stuff like that, if that's what you wanted to use it for. It's almost kind of like a T-handle in a way as well. It is pretty compact. So now, again, to swap it, there's no lever or anything like that. You've got to pull this out, swap it around, and now we're going to be going clockwise. It does seem to have pretty nice action. So, again, not a lot you can say about it. Now, again, with this being 1/4 inch, if you've got it in your bag and maybe you want to use something else with it, maybe you've got some nut drivers or something like that you want to throw in there, you can always do that too. So anything else that you want to put in it, you'd still be able to do it, even up to like a flip socket. Again, whatever else, didn't matter. Malco, a bit holder, some other locking bit holder, an extension to get you in somewhere deeper. Lots of options to be able to use it for something. Again, I'm just sharing with you. I picked it up because it was on sale. There's probably no way I would have paid 40 bucks for this, but for $16, I felt like it was a good option to try out. There you go, guys. There's the WITTE RatchDrive. Again, I got the one with the Torx bits. They have some with different bit selections at 40 bucks. I would personally never buy this, but it might be just the perfect fit for somebody to fit in their pocket for the job they do. And if that's the case, it might be worth 40 bucks. $15.99, I will take it. But let me know in the comments below if any of you have had this, or if you got something like it, or if you think this would be useful. Again, I only picked it up because it was on sale and it was intriguing to me, so that's why I ended up getting it, and I just thought I'd share it with you guys. Again, maybe you've not known about it. Maybe this is the first time you've seen it. I had never heard of it before, but again, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about it. As always, I hope this video was interesting and helpful in some way. You guys stay safe, have a blessed day, and I'll see you on the next video.